Hej och välkomna. Idag kommer ett nytt avsnitt på Markarth DLC. Då blir det del 9 idag. Så då fortsätter vi där vi slutade sist. Så vi kör på med uppdrag här. Det är här förresten.
Your arrival at this moment is most fortuitous, outsider. Come, help me teach these wayward clans how to behave like proper warriors of the Reach.
Okej.
These two clan chiefs brought their children to participate in the rite of handfasting. Once they receive my blessing, they can announce their intention to marry and unite these clans in kinship. I'd like you to help me give that blessing. It's not so much a matter of need as of instruction. I want your example to teach these clans how to put aside their differences and get along. Present yourself to the betrothed, Eslin and Modern, and wish them goodwill. That should suffice. Eslin and Modern wait to the north, at the handfasting cave. We isolate them for a time, so they can learn about one another. Hopefully they haven't killed each other. Go and offer your blessing. Then return to me and your task will be done. A betrothal announcement in a sense. It is how we let the folk of the Reach know that our wedding nears, that two clans will be brought together. As is custom, Eslin and Modern are isolated in the handfasting cave nearby, getting acquainted. You sound surprised. Is that not how marriages are arranged where you come from? They belong to different clans, clans that do not get along. I have brought them to this place of meeting to work out a marriage that will benefit both clans. All clans? No. But a number of the smaller clans recognize my experience and authority. They pledge fealty and rely on me to help them settle differences when they arise. And should an emergency present itself, they would turn to me to lead them. Even an outsider must know that there is strength in numbers, but clan chiefs have a hard time cooperating. In extreme circumstances, they temporarily cede their authority to a chief of chiefs. With this, you picked up on that, did you? All you need to know at the moment is that the Eagleseer and Sixford clans have been at odds for generations. I hope to dampen those tensions by joining the clans in marriage.
Ja, vi får springa och titta till dem egentligen då. Vi får prata med sig då kanske.
First, the Chief of Chiefs demands offer my son to the cursed Eagleseers. Then she involves an outsider in the matter just to shame us. Very well, outsider. Offer your blessing to my son and the Eagleseer sow, so we can finish this.
Ja, det är en cool mask då.
What should I be? Not only am I forced to endure the presence of the Eagleseers, I must allow my son Modern to marry one of them. The Chief of Chiefs asks much of us, but I will not let my son go unattended. Modern is an adequate scout, but he's a sorry hunter and an abysmal fighter. I suppose, if there's any good in all this, it's that Chief Eagleseer is fool enough to accept such a poor match for his daughter. That is none of your business, outsider. I am here, and doing as my Chief of Chiefs demands. Let us leave it at that.
Det var allt en surkart det. Ja, vi får se.
The Chief of Chiefs is allowing you to go to the handfasting cave? Outsider, when you see Modern... No, forget I said anything. Yes, no. Give Modern and the Eagleseer woman your blessing, outsider. Just as the Chief of Chiefs instructed. Each of us have a part to play in this fiasco, including me. Opposed? Look, Modern and I grew up together. I want what's best for him, and now they're binding him to some Eagleseer hellion, and I've said too much. Go. Give your blessing. Let's be done with this.
Ja, det är bäst. Då får vi se. Vad säger nästa då? Vi pratar med här, ser surast ut.
If I hadn't heard the Chief of Chiefs' words with my own ears, I'd think this another trick of the hated Sixfords. Still, you have your task, outsider. Get on with it already. What's to be happy about? I'll abide by the Chief of Chiefs' counsel, but I can't imagine a blood bond between us and the Sixford clan. I just hope the lad's worthy of Eslin. If not, he won't last much past the ceremony, if I know my daughter. Eslin's my one and only. She's got 4 older brothers, but she's the fiercest child I've ever whelped. Eagleseer blood runs strong through her veins. Thank Ball. Madera needs to mind their edges. Not that the 6 Fords give much mind to anything. That has nothing to do with you, outsider. Do as the Chief of Chiefs bids, so we can get on with this.
The Chief of Chiefs is crafty, I'll give her that. Using an outsider to shame the 6 Fords, and us too, I suppose. Not the best way to start a marriage, but I've seen worse. Chief Eagleseer is my brother. I love him and his daughter dearly, but this feud has been going on since longer than anyone can remember. Not even the Vasistrans know how it started. This attempt at a reconciliation will go exactly as the others. When all the drama has come to an end, the Eagleseers and the 6 Fords are still going to hate each other. Nothing will change that. As for my niece, she won't do anything she doesn't want to. I'd feel sorry for Maderen, if he wasn't a 6 Ford. This isn't the time or place for such talk, outsider. Not with the Chief of Chiefs looking on.
Ja, då får vi se. Vi får springa och titta till dem då. Se om de har tagit det på varandra. Eller om vi kan få dem till att gifta sig då. På hästen. Det var inte så långt, men. Så där, ja. Det var en snygg liten grotta. Jaha, här har de redan stuckit, vet du. Jaha. Där har de gett sig iväg, ja. Ja. Det fanns inget annat heller. Hur ska vi då? Ja, vi får ner dit igen då. Och tar de att de har dratt på party de andra?
The outsider. I'll speak to you over here.
Så inte de andra hör, ja.
Is it done, outsider? Did you offer your blessing to the intended couple?
Om du hade varit där så.
I can't read those infernal scratchings. Only Chief Eagleseer and his daughter bother with such things. What does the note say, outsider? No, this is unacceptable. This handfasting must take place. I need you to find them and bring them back, outsider. You see the animosity between these clans. They have fought and spilled each other's blood for generations. I finally got them to agree to a compromise. A bond of peace predicated on the marriage of Eslin and Madern. Please, you must find them. They must have gone north. Otherwise, they would have had to pass us and we would have seen them. Search the area to the north of the ring and track them down. I'll keep the chiefs distracted. Thank you for helping with this. Remind Eslin and Madern what's at stake here. They both understand what this feud has cost both clans, what peace would mean for us all. They are young, their blood will cool and they will see that coming home is the only wise action.
Ja. Får vi se då om vi kan lösa den här intrigerna. Det verkar som den andra ville gifta sig med samma person, så vi får se. I kvist. Det var med en ledtråd det. Det fjädrar, ja. Man tappar mycket grejer, ser det ut som. kiste, vet du. Den tar vi istället. Ja. Det var ju lite skatter. Ska vi se, var har vi nästa då? Där nere har de gömt sig, vet du.
You have to stop dropping things, Dog.
Quiet, Estlin. Someone's coming.
Why are you following us, outsider? We may be young, but we're still warriors of the Reach. You won't find us to be easy prey. Aye, I'm sure she does. But I'm not going back. Not while the Chief of Chiefs and my father plan to marry me off like some imperial princess. Look, I don't even know if I want to marry at all. And my father and the Chief of Chiefs parade me around the Reach, saying I'm to be wed to a sod I've never laid eyes on before. Madern has his own reasons to shirk the hand fasting, so we both ran. It's not fair of them to put that responsibility on our shoulders. It's a worthy idea, but why do we have to be the ones to carry it out? I won't be forced into a marriage because our people can't stop killing each other. This whole situation makes me so angry. I don't want to talk to you anymore, outsider. Didn't the Chief of Chiefs tell you? I'm the daughter of Chief Eagleseer. Or I was. I have half a mind to exile myself and cut all ties to my damned clan. I tell you, I won't be the barter that ends the feud. I won't.
Jaha, hon verkar ju inte vilja gifta sig då. Kan vi prata med han då?
This may seem like the perfect spot to ambush us and take our belongings, outsider, but don't let the desolation fool you. Our clan warriors are hiding right behind those rocks. So, what do you want from us? I don't like breaking my word to the Chief of Chiefs, but I can't go through with the hand fasting. I can't marry Esselin. I'm already pledged to another, Drisen of the Sixford clan. Before her brother died, I promised I would marry her and look after her. How can I break one obligation to honor another, even for the sake of our clans? No. We did our hand fasting in secret. Drisen is a good woman. There's little love between us, but I gave her brother my word before he died. And Esselin clearly doesn't want to marry me. I want to end this feud, but there has to be another way.
This feud is older than these crags. I doubt anyone knows its cause.
A Vadishran might know. They keep the history of the clans.
If we learned the reason for the feud, maybe we could end it. Then we wouldn't need the damned hand fasting.
A Vadishran named Barth visited the Sixth
Det har varit en...
My father spoke highly of him.
I know that name. He visited us too. He has a camp in the hills southeast of here.
It's a thin hope, but if we can find Barth, he might know more about the feud between my clan and the Eagleseers. Even before all this, I had heard of Chief Eagleseer's daughter, fair as a rose and just as thorny. But we did get to know each other in the cave, at least a little. She's smart, passionate, fiery. I can respect that. As much as my father might wish otherwise, I am the son of the Sixford clan's chief. It was the Chief of Chiefs' idea to connect our clans through a hand fasting. If I weren't otherwise obligated, I might do this to end the feud. Perhaps. His name is Barth, a living legend from what the elders say. I only got a glimpse of him when he visited our clan before my father and the clan elders sent me away. He was interested in hearing more of our stories, I think.
Okay.
Asking the Vatishran about the origin of our feud. That's as good an idea as any. At least it's better than this hand fasting. I just hope he's still using the camp near here. With a father as fierce as Chief Sixford, I expected Madern to be a mighty warrior. He seems nice enough, but more like a hare that some witch turned into a human. His word is his bond, though. That's something. I didn't meet him when he came to see the Eagle Seers, but he's a legend, I know that. The elders were talking day and night about how the great Bath was coming to visit to learn our stories. They couldn't think of a higher honor.
Nej, säkert inte. Ja, då får vi se. Hur ska vi lösa det? Får inte gifta sig med någon andra kanske? Ja. Där nere, ja. Ja, men vi tar och hänger på den här först. Får se om vi kan få en bra lot och leads och en andra. Sackor, den kan ju få lite sådana grejer.
Enjoy your freedom from oblivion. Your attack. You are weevils among cordwood. Irritating. Nothing more.
Men det var väldigt att sinna vara. Jag är inte faktiskt han själv.
You'll soon wish the storm had swept away your soul.
Nu kan vi på lite grann nu. Jobbigt, han ska flyga runt så där. Så det, ja. Nu ska vi se om vi fick en bra lot här. Ja. Men. Flyttar mamma björn. Ja. Ja. Den är ganska dyr den saken nu. Ja. Vänta nu. Vi får nog teleportera oss vi. Dit ska vi. Ja. Här har vi en bok om inte annat.
But where's the Vatishran?
I don't like the look of this.
Jaha. Vad letar du?
That's the Vatishran Shillelagh. He wouldn't just leave it behind.
That's a Thornroot's clan knife, used for dark magic. The Thornroot clan uses the ruins over the hill.
Då ska vi in där då naturligtvis. Okej.
We have to help him.
Without weapons, we'll just get in the way.
Ja,
A friend here will need to rescue the
det gick inte att
Vatishran.
döda den jäkla fågeln. Ja, då får vi väl bara hoppa ner vi då. Ja. Vi ska in i välven där vi. Där var vi förut. Ja, det var ju sen vi inte tog det uppdraget tidigare. Vi kör på igen då. Ska vi se, hur ska vi då? Ja, upp på toppen, ja. Det gick inte att rida här, nej. Ska vi ta den långa springvägen kanske? Oj, där stoppar de till, vet du. Den kan vara lite bra ändå. Ja. Har du inte behov för att döda alla fiender här egentligen? Här ska vi in, vet du. In i kryptan. Det är coolt det, vet du. Ja, vad sker här då? Boss. Kan döda så länge jag är häxa där. Måste säkert döda den igen.
I don't know what you're doing in this terrible place, friend. But would you oblige an old man and undo these bindings?
Ja, vi ska hjälpa dig.
Flaying the skin from my bones. Ah, that's better. Now, could you help me get out of here?
Ja, jag ska tänka på det, men okej. Vi får göra det då. Finns det fler grejer där eller? Nej. Se om den är coolt här. Nej. Ja, vi springer ut istället. Ja, han ska väl helt ut, ja. Ja, vi dödar sig då. Ska vi ta den här vägen ner eller? Ja, det gör vi. Hoppelihopp. Kan vi inte gå. Vi får gå runt här tror jag. Ska ha en krangel. Får gå över här. Kan gå under här faktiskt. Såg trångt ut men det var ju plats.
I heard that the hill hunter chief's daughter slipped away. She can't have gotten far.
Ska vi inte prata med någon? Ja, vi går väl ut då. Får vi se om man är på utsidan. Nej, den skulle ju prata med en. Visst det. Han stod väl där uppe och var räddan. Ja, han kom till slut.
Since Hind, I appreciate the help, Wanderer. I'm in your debt. Are you in the habit of wandering into dangerous ruins and delivering old storytellers to safety? Or was there something you needed of me? Well, that's an oddly specific request. Most people prefer the tale of Red Eagle's final hours. Why does an outsider care about the feud between two minor clans of the Reach? Ah, so this is about the hand-fasting at Hroldan Ring? Eslin of the Eagle Seer and Medeirin of the Six Ford, if I'm not mistaken. You saved my hide, so a story's the least I can give you. But not here. Let's do it back at my camp.
Okay.
You go on ahead. After all that running and sneaking, I need to catch my breath. My camp is up on the ridge, to the east.
Okay.
I'm a Vatashran outsider. Knowing what happens in the Reach as well as the practices of its people is my duty. It's me and my kind that bring tales and tidings to the clans of these hills.
Då springer vi ut igen då. Ja, det blir tillbaka på toppen. Vi teleporterar.
You're lying. You stole the cow from the Chief of Chiefs.
Ball take me if I speak untrue. She was stone drunk. I plucked it.
A Six Ford and an Eagle Seer, yammering away like a couple of jackdaws. Now I've seen everything.
Vatashran.
Calm yourself, lad. Your friend here told me what you and the lass are thinking. I really do like this camp. Perfect location. I expect I'll have to move, though. Can't depend on outsiders delivering me from the Thorn Root Witches again, can I? But before I move on, I owe you a tale. About the Eagle Seers and the Six Fords, yes? It's an old hatred. I pieced the tale together during my time with the elders of both clans. Before there was the Eagle Seers or the Six Fords, there was a man and a woman. They loved one another and were promised to wed. They fashioned the lover's coil, a totem of stone symbolizing the spirals of their lives entwining, of their love. But the day they were to wed, the coil broke. They believed it a sign of the displeasure of the spirits, so the pair separated. The man's bloodline became the Eagle Seers, the woman's the Six Fords. The love they once shared festered into hate. Battles were fought. Each clan rallied around a fragment of the lover's coil. Proof, they said, that the spirits ordained their feud. Love and hate are both born of passion, outsider. Though they decided their love was doomed, the passion they shared did not simply vanish. But there was only one form left for it to take. Ire, which was passed through the blood. The stories vary, but I suspect the coil simply fell from its mantle. Nothing more than an accident. The spirits had nothing to do with it, I'm sure. A simple broken stone was enough to cause the rage and violence that persists to the current day.
Det var inte bra.
That story. I never heard it before. The elders never talk about it.
What if we tell everyone the story and we repair the coil? Vatashran, the fragments of the coil, what became of them?
The tales say they were lost at the battles of Karfspire Lee and Faulon's Ire.
I know Fowland's Ire. I'll look for a fragment there. Our friend can search Karfspire Lee.
Alright, Eslin. I'll escort the Vatashran back to Hroldan Ring.
Ja, då får vi resa dit då. Ja, det var ju fel håll. Gör så. Hittar vi lite grejer, vet du. Ja, vi börjar gräva lite.
Eslin? Where are you?
Ja, det var rätt första gången det.
Outsider? If you're here, then that means... Oh, Madern, you fool! I ran all the way from Herolden Ring, only to realize I'm in the wrong place. Damn it all! I was supposed to be helping Estlin, but I might have gotten the two places mixed up. Serves me right for trying to accomplish anything with a muddled head. Indeed. I was worried about Estlin. As soon as I settled the Vatishran at Herolden Ring, I set out to find her and make sure she was alright. Of course, leave it to me to forget which battlefield she actually went to. I suppose I've grown to care for her a bit. All that talking we did at the Vatishran's camp, it doesn't matter. Enough of that. There's a favor I need of you, outsider.
Okej då.
If something's happened to Estlin, I won't make it time to help her. I'm too winded. So I must turn to you. Find Estlin in Thalenzyre. Make sure she's alright. I'll follow you as quickly as I can.
Okidoki.
I didn't know her when this all started. Then I came to know her wit, her laugh. Any soul with a heart in their breast would grow fond of those, even if they shouldn't.
Ja, då har varit han lite småkärrig i alla fall då. Ja, var ska vi springa då? Dit bort. Det blir väldigt mycket teleportering här, men vi teleporterar igen. Ja, ska vi upp eller ner då? Vi ska här.
Outsider? Oh, perfect timing. I could use your help. I found the fragment, but can't get to it. A giant made camp right on top of it.
Estlin!
Usch,
Madern?
där fick hon lite spasm i benen.
I had
Ja,
to
så
make
kan
sure
det
you
gå.
were unarmed. I'm glad you're safe.
I ran into a bit of trouble, but I'm better now.
Det är du helt säkert. Ja, vi får dödres jättan säkert då. Det är inga större problem det. Det går säkert jättebra. Ja, får ta alla på en gång. Nej. Där. Oj, det är en till. Det ser krafta under hävsäck. Ja. Så. Fick vi lite goatkött då.
Well, you made quick work at that. You already found the cold fragmented Kartspire Lee, eh? All that's left is to go to Hroldan Ring and see the end of this. I sent him back to Hroldan Ring so he and the Vatishran could gather what they need to fix the Lover's Coil. I told him I'd wait to make sure that you got back safely. Speaking of which, can I ask why you came? How did you know I needed help? I thought so. Outsider, forgive me for laying my burdens on you, but it's been nagging at me for a bit now. What if everything we're doing isn't worth it? What if Madern and I just went along with the hand fasting? I don't, but maybe I could if it were him. I know what my heart is telling me. I'm falling for Madern. I'm a true fool for it. Especially after starting this whole mess. But I know he's already pledged to another. I can't tell him how I feel. We ought to stick to the plan. We have both fragments of the Lover's Coil. I'll take them to Holdan Ring and get them repaired. Then we can end the feud and be done with all this. You go ahead. I'm just confused. My mind and my heart are telling me two different things, and I've never been sure which is the smarter of the two. I'll be fine. There's nothing to worry about.
Ja, det är inte alltid så lätt. Vi får ta och springa tillbaka tror jag. Ja, vi har nog ingen var. Kanske vi hittar den bra på vägen. Om inte annat så kan ni ju plocka upp lite sådär material. Har den dåligt med guld så är det väldigt dyrt på auktion nog för det. Så vill ni känna lite snabba stålar så bör ni ta harvesta lite sådana här material runt omkring. Då får du fort guld.
And so, the hatred between your two clans was born of a twist of fate, the shattered lover's coil. But today, Modern and Eslin have restored the lover's coil. Let their efforts show that you need not continue this quarrel.
Thank you for the tale, Honored Bartishran. We will discuss this. Eslin Modern, wait in the hand-fasting cave. Outsider, I bid you stay.
I'll just rest my haunches a while, if it's all the same to you.
Where in the mirror's hide have you been, outsider? You were supposed to fetch Eslin and Madar and bring them back quickly, not entertain this wild endeavor. The chiefs are about to come to blows as it is. What's the meaning of the Bartishran's tale? With what? This? Lover's coil? They are fools to think that all the problems of the Sixford and Eagleseer clans can be solved by restoring some dusty relic.
Ja, vem vet?
Maybe not, but these clans have spilled each other's blood for generations. No relic from some bygone age will stay their weapons. The hand-fasting can end this violence today. Now, go give Eslin and Modern your blessing, so we can get on with this. Spirits take me. This is what I get for involving an outsider. Fine, but be quick about it.
I thought it might come to this. It seems the decision rests with you now. Either force the hand-fasting to end the feud, or support Eslin and Modern, and hope their time together signals hope for it to end another way. Each of these chieftains have seen their people slain at the other's hands. That hardens the soul. At the end of the day, outsider, the tale is just words. This one happened to have a nice rock to go along with them. Now, it is up to you to decide. It's not my decision to make, happily enough, but the Chief of Chiefs has things a bit confused, as I see it. Not supporting the hand-fasting doesn't mean the feud will go on forever. The choice is about ending it today, or ending it in the future. If Eslin and Modern complete the hand-fasting, the clans will be united, that's true. But they're of chieftains' blood, and will someday rule these clans. After today, do you really see a future of continued violence for them? Hope is not lost. It is a difficult matter. End the feud today, and you stop the violence right away. But there are other factors of the heart to consider. Or support Eslin and Modern to carry out their plan. But the feud will claim more lives until they can end it. I'm famished after that telling. I always am. And wouldn't you know it, I left my damn seed pouch back at camp. The birds will have gotten to it by now. I might heaver with that fat eagle seer over yon. He looks like he knows where to find a victual.
Ja, då får jag ta ett beslut.
Where in the mirror's hide have you been, outsider? You were supposed to... With what? This? Lover's coil? They are fools to think that all the problems of the Sixford and Eagleseer clans can be solved by restoring some dusty relic. Maybe not, but these clans have spilled each other's blood for generations. No relic from some bygone age will stay their weapons. The hand-fasting can end this violence today. Now, go give Eslin and Modern your blessing so we can get on with this.
Nej, en ska inte tvinga någon till att gifta sig, så jag väljer i mitten, ja.
After everything I did to bring these clans here today, to help them end their bloodshed, you're just going to toss it aside. Spirits take me. This story of yours won't work. But now, it's all we have left. You've doomed these clans, outsider. This is your plan, outsider, not mine. The fate of these clans rests with Eslin and Modern now. If they won't go through with a wedding, then they must find another way.
Ja, vi kan väl döda dem allihop så är det slut på dem. Det är väl det lättaste. Vi mjukar ner allihop så får vi se vad som händer.
You're back? What did the Chief of Chiefs say?
Jag var inte så glad.
I could see it in all their faces. They weren't moved at all by the tale of the lover's coil. After everything we've done. Thank you, outsider. I feel the Chief of Chiefs, sire, but she must understand that us getting married is not the only path to peace. The feud is daft. So much grief for nothing. Modern and I do not need to be married to make them see that. I may love Modern, but he's pledged himself to another anyway. The hand-fasting can't happen. We must make our refusal clear. You should talk to Modern. I'd sooner do this with him at my side, if he's willing. My father and Chief Sixford are still with the Chief of Chiefs, eh? We'll need to speak with them and make our intentions known.
I don't know how much longer we can wait here. Did you discuss things with the Chief of Chiefs? I see. When I vowed to wed Drazyn, I never dreamed what it would mean for my clan, or for Estlund. If I never made that promise, then all of this, then Estlund and I might have... Damn it all! All of this suffering from a broken stone. My father didn't heed the Vatishran, but I'll make him hear me. This feud is stupid. The time's come to end it. If Estlund's ready, then let's finish this. If there's anything this day has taught me, it's that there is a chance for my people to reconcile. Estlund is nothing like I expected her to be. Even if we are not to be married, that doesn't mean what transpired between us has to go to waste.
Nej, de kan ju vara kompisar ändå.
Here it comes.
What of the hand-fasting?
There will be no hand-fasting, Father. We don't need it. This feud is foolish.
She's right, Father. We don't need a hand-fasting to make us lower our swords. Heed the Vatishran's tale.
The Eagleseer wave has poisoned your mind, boy. You're shitting me.
You lay this at my daughter's feet, Sixford. My warriors and I will make you regret those words.
Our chance for peace is gone.
Gone for today, perhaps, but not forever. Modern and I will make sure of it.
Aye, we will spread the Vatishran's tale to our clans until enough heed it.
Passions do not die easily. It was too much to hope, maybe, that the chiefs would see the reason for the feud was simple foolishness. But the way Estlund and Modern worked together today, it gives me hope for the future of these clans. We did not fail on this day. The true story here is of an Eagleseer lass, a Sixford lad who now see each other not as foes, but as friends, and who have pledged to end this feud in a kinder time. For your part in this, outsider, you have my thanks.
Damage back, ja, okej.
Estlund and Modern will have to return to their clan holdings soon. You may wish to say your farewells before then. I have not been to the ring in some time. I'll learn the tidings from across the crags. If you find anyone in need of a Vatishran, send them my way, aye?
Ja, jag är kapten. Se.
Eslan, I'm glad that we came to know each other. There is a future for our clans yet.
I'm glad too, Matern. Today we proved Sixford and Eagleseers can work together.
Ja, där stack de. Får vi se då. Nej, det var inget mer där. Nej, de försvann inside. Ja, då var det inget mer att göra här. Då springer vi vidare till den där klankampen där. Jag har väl gjort de flesta uppdragen i den här DLC:n. Så har vi väl även tänt de flesta grejerna. Ja. Det är ju lite snyggt när jag ligger i bakgrunden så där slötter på toppen och grejer. Ja. För hjälp från dynan. Nej, det behöver vi inte. Så där, då var den kampen färdig. Då har vi Explore. Där har vi en camper. Här har vi en till. Vi fram dit då. Den har vi gjort. Nej, den har vi gjort den ritualsajten av. Vi tar väl en snabb titt. Som sagt var, en kan ju alltid hända att den får en bra leads eller grejer.
Are easily replaced. All your efforts are a waste. You've stopped the storm, but you'll never reclaim what it's taken from you.
Ja. får... Oj. Ta vidare. Så det är offering the all spirits. Ja, fick vi där. Okej. Okej, det var till underjorden där. Ja, då reser vi dit då. Det kan vi inte hoppa ut. Så det är ja, lite år. Det måste vi plocka upp. Det är värt hur mycket som helst nog på 40. Svamp, det är alltid bra. Ja, vi kan rida runt här. Ibland så kan den bli lite förvilla. Om man kan rida över eller under eller hur fan den ska rida. Ja, vi får ta continue. Det är då innan då. Jag tittar runt här först. Okej. Tillbaka igen. Okej. Ja, det är en ganska snygg värld då. Det blir spännande att se vad de kommer nästa gång. I nästa DLC. Det här. Elektrisk blommor. Så det är det. Vad händer där då? Fick jag lite elektricitet. Vad coolt. Så upp igen där. Kunde inte tog alla betställen med en gång. Ta den då. Ja, se där han är tänd. Vilken tur vi har. Får vi nog ganna på lite grann här tror jag. Det är ganska lång tid innan de respawnar annars.
must have been flawed. Such mistakes will not be repeated.
Master of Storm, ja. Perfekt. Var det alltihop det då? Såg nästan så ut. Då har vi kompleta hela karta. Och vi har gjort de flesta uppdrag. Ja. Då tror jag vi avslutar detta avsnitt här. Och så får vi fortsätta med en ny DLC i nästa avsnitt. Glöm inte att trycka prenumerera och en tumme upp om ni gillar videon. Så kommer det fler sen. Hej!